for context, the Twitch, what the Twitch Advisory Safety Council is essentially a group of like very quote unquote eligible people, because I don't actually know what their purpose for this council actually is.
I think
According
it
to
was to
sorry.
carry voices, right? Like they were the ones to give voice.
Yeah. So the thing is that, for context, even before the Twitch Advisory Safety Council, a lot of people have been like complaining with moderation consistency. So in Twitch, if you like, you could get banned for like the most random of reasons. You know.
Yeah, yep.
Right. I could sneeze while saying something completely weird, and I can get banned. Like, I'm not even kidding. So like
So
I've
wait,
heard.
anybody can kick you? I mean, can ban you?
Yeah, no,
Or
as
mod?
in, no, it's the modding group in Twitch, and they're like
Oh,
actual people, like they're the actual staffs. They're not just
but
random people that's like reporting things on YouTube or something like that. They're
but the staff.
actual. Sorry.
Uh-huh. No, go on.
Yeah. So basically, these moderation groups has like weird biases in to some channels in on Twitch, because
Yep.
I could maybe accidentally show my belly on stream and I get banned for a month. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
some streamers can like show actual like snippets of pornography and they don't get banned at all. Or like worst case scenario, they get banned for a day or two, right?
Yeah, I think that was what happened to Alinity, is it? I heard
Yeah,
like
that's
she
what
had a nip
happened
slip or
to
something.
that's what happened to a Twitch streamer called Alinity, who's like basically is untouchable in the Twitch community because she
Oh,
has done,
really?
yeah, she's basically done so many like ban worthy things,
Wow.
but she has not been banned. So according, at least following according to the Twitch guidelines, right? So things like,
Hmm.
so there's things where she basically threw her cat over her, like across or halfway across the room.
Oh, I think I saw that one.
Yeah, and also like feed her cats vodka, which is poison, right? To the
Yes,
cat
I think
up.
I saw that one too.
Yeah. So those two things are already pretty bad. What do you think? Because I think they constitute somewhere along with like animal abuse or something like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And she didn't get banned for all those situations. And
You
even when she had a nip slip
mhm.
on one of her streams, she didn't get a ban either.
Yeah, that was the one that I saw, I think. As in
Yeah,
like I heard about it.
that was basically the last straw from what I can see from the Twitch community. Because a lot of people were basically, this is insane. She literally showed like her nipple on stream, and she's still not getting banned for like
Right,
2 or 3 days after that video or after
I
that
think
stream was posted.
I I think she had to actually like talk to the people and
Yeah. She basically begged. She basically begged the moderation team, please ban me, because you not banning me makes me look bad, essentially.
Oh, okay, so she was saying that to save her ass.
I think so, mostly. And even
Okay.
then, she was banned mostly for like a day or two. Even I think she did get banned, but like only a day, which again did not make a lot of people happy. So that was one reason why this council was possibly formed. But based
Oh,
on,
okay.
yeah, so but based on the actual description on on the website of the Twitch Safety Advisory Council, which I'll just call the TSA, right?
Yeah.
Or TSAC, which is really, really bad.
Oh yeah, I think somebody said that. Yeah, TSAC.
It's a
I was like,
really
what the
bad
heck?
acronym for it. I just call it TSAC, but okay, like on their description, on their website description, they consider like the people on this particular council is responsible for basically drafting new policies for Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So things like pornography and things like accidental pornography or contextual pornography, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, does that constitute a ban or something like that, for example? And then there's also things like developing products and features to improve
Mm-hmm.
safety. So I'm guessing like anti-bullying, anti-cyberbullying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Promoting healthy life and work balance. That's the third point. Representation and protection of marginalized group. That's the fourth point.
Oh, so they're like freaking elements, like as in Power Rangers, like Power Ranger
Uh,
Lightning, Power Ranger. like those print. I hear myself again, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
But
Yeah.
like Wings Club, like the fairy of lights, the fairy of technology, right?
Something like that. Yeah. If you make
Oh
it
my
sound like that, it's
god.
hilarious. So yeah, and also the final point was that identifying emerging trends, basically, where what kind of trend that would affect either the health and safety of the Twitch streamers and also the viewers on Twitch, essentially. Those are the people that are in that council, but the one that we're gonna focus on mostly is ferociously Steph. Now I sent you a lot of like clips already, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
I sent them out of context because uh, the thing is that she defended herself on Twitter and also in some of the streams, saying that a lot of her clips, a lot of the topics discussing around her are taken out of context. But okay, so out of context, you watch those clips. What do you feel or think about her as a person?
Well, I wouldn't say I watched it blindly out of context because I feel like after we mentioned about it, like I think
Okay.
sometime last week, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of Googled a bit about her. I
Okay.
watched
Okay.
16 News video on her, so I kind of
Mm-hmm.
more or less know. But yeah, I mean, even if I know of the context, like watching it is like a whole different experience again for some of the videos.
Okay.
Um, I honestly feel like I feel bad for her actually.
Okay.
Like in a way, I feel pity. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I feel bad for her, I don't mean it as in like I feel bad as in I'm on her side, but it's more of like I think she's just a lost soul.
Okay.
I think in a way it's like maybe her life has been so tormented or she's been so ostracized in a way where she just shuts herself off and she has this like unmovable perception of how the world is. And I feel that's the sad part of like I think she's trying to be nice in a way, but the way she carries off herself is a bit
It's a bit hard. Yeah. Hard to.
yeah,
So
yeah.
okay. Before we continue, I also want to like perfect like start us off with an introduction regarding her because like so you know a bit about her already and there's a lot of clips of her already. So
Yep, yep.
yeah, so like I said, Ferociously Steph is a former competitive HOTS player and also the representative for transsexuals in the in the TSAC, right?
Right.
Uh,
Wait. So what was the competitive gaming thing? What did she play as? What did she play?
uh, Heart of the Storm, I think is what it's called. HOTS. It's basically a MOBA from what I remember.
Oh.
It's no longer a game. I think they closed down the servers. Okay, oh,
Okay.
Heroes of the Storm. Sorry, there you go. It's called Heroes of the
I've never
Storm.
heard of it. Okay, okay, go
Yeah,
on.
so it's a mobile game, and she used to be part of the professional team in that particular group, but she's like since the server's down, she's no longer part of it. I think either that or she
Oh,
quit
okay.
before it went down. Either way, she's no longer a professional player in that game. Now,
Yep.
so a lot of people didn't actually have any problem with the TSAC with the console, but um, one description in her profile in the console made a lot of
Yep.
people basically raise their eyebrows at it, right? Because
What was her description?
the description was like basically something along the lines of like, oh, she's transaction, she's one of the first um, transsexual streamers to be partnered on Twitch, sorry, and she also has like she supports transsexuals and marginalized groups, and the final description in that one that made people's eyebrows like go huh was the fact that she said she considers like voice chat unfair essentially like
Wait, this is written in the Twitch announcement of the council.
yeah, this was written in the Twitch advisory safety
Where the
advisory.
f- where the fuck would they this like where the fuck would they let that happen? Like what? Like did they not think that this was gonna be a bad like
That's what I thought as well.
publicity thing?
It's kind of weird. So okay, so here's the full description of her on the console. Steph has been a full-time streamer since her debut playing competitive collegiate Heroes of the Storm in 2016. She was one of the first transgender streamers to ever be partnered on Twitch, and the first to bring a transgender pride flag emote to the platform. Now, those descriptions are fine. I think that
Yeah,
no one cares. No, like if that was the only description they placed on the blog, I think no one would care. However,
right.
they I think it's either Twitch themselves or her
Who wants
uh,
it to be known?
wants it to be known. They included this last sentence, which is her fight for inclusivity includes creating a competitive team composed entirely of marginalized gamers and vehemently opposing non-inclusive mechanics such as voice chat.